You've got Davis who leads the league with blocks, and he who is no slouch. And then Howard coming off the bench, and Danny Green drains the three. In the beginning, LeBron James going to want block shots too. Yeah. They're going to find Danny Green in transition, that's for sure.
What's up, y'all?
You should need a scouting report on Danny Green. There you go, here first quarter. James, stripped of it. Goes back to LA. Another deflection. Now with the active hands. James, second year. With the Lakers. Inside.
Here we go. That's a great play right there. Hey, man. I feel it, man. Once Rondo come back, everything will start working itself out. I can see it now. Pray God we stay healthy. Oh yeah, good pump fake, boy. Woo! That boy Bradley go. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it seems like Bradley just be weak, but then he just be doing good out of nowhere. That's weird. He been playing great for us, though. I've been loving it. You gotta stop fouling.
Yeah, I think LaMarcus has that first step in athleticism.
Right there.
Outside the paint like that, that's where you take advantage. It's hard to just back him in and shoot over the top because he's so long. You get him out there, space him out, use your athleticism and quickness and draw fouls like that. He had 5 and 4 his second year with the Lakers. Lyles can't connect up to it.
Oh, my God. Ron too strong out here, man. Ron too strong out here, man. What's the do with y'all, though, man? We here. I'm live, acting. I was eating that cookie, so I was distracted. It was so good. I'm trying to steal my words, man. That's what I said. I mean, Ron don't look like he's fine to me, man. What's going on? They must be resting him for a purpose. This must be a plan.
Take advantage of huge discounts on our inventory Jeeps.
Do what you go, man. Whoever in the chat right now is good.
Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat. Take $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2019 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. No payment for 90 days. Or come in and check out our huge inventory of brand new 2020 Jeep Gladiators. No payment for 90 days. Feel the adventure and save big at North Star Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. 1 block south of North Star Mall. Go to nsdodge.com. Open Sundays.
Days are built on mornings, and Whataburger is built on burgers. Mornings, burgers. Morning burgers? Yeah, all right. Good thing there's a burger made just for breakfast.
That low-key look fire.
With breakfast. Good thing there's the new limited time breakfast burger at Whataburger.
Too bad they don't got one out here.
Cities far and wide. Friday night means only one thing: high school football.
The biggest games across the state.
We here though, man. Lakers, man. We here.
Here's our coach Ken Purcell.
Here you see just explosive talent.
I know this isn't like part of the thing right now, but whoever's in the chat, if you saw that fight yesterday, I wanted to know what you thought about them, man. You watched it, any of them? Call. Stop, man.
Every child is precious. Every child deserves to feel loved. But so many little ones born with clefts
Those are Lena
feel
Sancha.
nothing but pain and loneliness. Operation Smile is helping these children. Their volunteer doctors and nurses provide free surgeries in some of the poorest places in the world. I'm so proud to be part of this amazing work. Join me today and help give new smiles to children. Learn how at operationsmile.org.
The Spurs tip off with the Hawks Tuesday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Snoop Dogg in the house tonight. Trying to kill it with kindness, almost worked, man.
The guy's an icon. Everybody loves Snoop. I gotta tell a quick story. I met Snoop at South by Southwest once, and I was super nervous. Didn't know how to break. I introduced myself.
He was about to say break the ice. Stop, man. Nigga, y'all was on a date. What?
Your Spurs are my team in NBA Live. First thing I do, I sub out Splitter.
I didn't know who that light skinned nigga was next to him. He was got money, have a seat like that.
That's crazy, but he really changed his streak though.
Oh, isn't that son?
Yeah, that's for them.
I was gonna say, I was like, man, that young light skinned nigga must got big money to be sitting next to Snoop. What's that nigga doing? Okay, I mean, yeah, white man. You see that? Oh, that's crazy, man. Seeing them women this past weekend, and I be seeing these brothers with these white women, man. I'll be like, man, y'all some fools. Damn, I can keep smacked. You see that?
What was the score?
Look, it's right there. Them niggas getting smacked. Hey, the Heat legit this year, though.
It's crazy. Kendrick Nunn came out. Well, I don't want to say out of nowhere. I knew about him. He's killing him.
Them brother looking nasty, and that one dude they got, other rookie they got, over the Gotti. That be cool too.
I'm telling you, bro. Oh, Tyler Hero nice too. Yeah. Hey man, I don't know what Russell Wilson got, but Sierra got him right. That man came back.
You won again?
I feel like
You won again?
It's tied now. It's going to overtime.
Oh, that was nice right there.
Tampa.
Tampa good this year?
Yeah.
Is Jameis Winston still starting?
Yeah. Well, that's their future, bro.
But I'm like, didn't Marcus Mariota get benched?
We got 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So.
Did Mariota get benched? I know they was talking about it.
I don't know. They lost today.
That was a great pass. He said, he threw a back pass that way. That was crazy.
Gotta flick the wrist. Yeah, he did get benched. Unless he got hurt.
Nah, yeah, they benched him for Tannehill. That's crazy. Man. Why would you bench a young quarterback for an aging quarterback just because you might have had a bad couple of years? Like, what upside do you have on Tannehill? Look at this. He faked it that way and he threw it to some pretty finish. That shit is beautiful. Magic. Ooh, I see what you're talking about.
I told you, bro.
That's a bad nigga. That shit look like he had like you know how you see grass, you got like a desk. He's like, oh, yeah, you got that one dead, bro.
No, he needs to get the headband back, but instead of focusing on the forward,
put it in his bag.
You know how? Remember how the dudes, Chip Teasum and them at Tennessee used to wear?
Yeah. Even like, remember Bonzi used to keep it real high.
Yeah, Bonzi Wells. Like, that's how he got a Bonzi Wells his joint. Like, you can't have that right there in the front.
But it'll be hard for him because, like, since you got the hair plugs right here, think about it, it might pull back. You feel me?
I mean, it's crazy because that was gone when we was in Miami.
I'm pretty sure he probably. I'm pretty sure he nice.
Yeah, I can see what Gino be saying. I don't know. I just feel like he still got it, man. He's still young. But I don't know.
What you mean by him being what?
He could be that one option.
Like the number one option?
I mean, right as of right now, he's not that.
He can be the number one. He was the number one option in the Pelicans, but he's talking about the number one option
for a champion.
No. Can't do that. Unless he has someone great next to him, yeah.
Doesn't everybody have somebody great next to him?
Yeah. I think in his later years, I don't think like now, maybe like when, getting that 31, 32 age, if he stayed with one solid team,
I think he's going to stay with the Lakers, bro.
Yeah, I think then. I think Daniel will be able to do it. I don't know, honestly.
So you think who?
Because I think him being with LA, I think his game will evolve. I think that's what one thing that happened with him in the Pelicans. Like his game was already great, but I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like
He wasn't pushed.
rather than evolving, it kind of stayed the same. You know what I'm saying?
And here he's gonna have to elevate it because of the pressure and all the people. Like think about Shaq Diesel was in that joint.
But now, like, he has to know where to be at. You know, before you just give him the ball and he'll go. Now he has to be in the right spots. You got to play defense every time. Because he's not a great defensive player, but you know what I'm saying? Now sometimes he has to shoot the three when he doesn't want to. Sometimes he has to pull up the mid-range. You know what I'm saying? He has to diversify his game. It's already diversified, but he has to utilize more of that diversity in his game. Rather than always just be like, I want to get the ball and I want to post somebody else.
His shot blocking ability to step in and just take a charge.
That's crazy. Rosen don't give a fuck. He's like, man, I'm about to
Davis
use
is 8th year in the league at 26 years old.
He crazy too.
I know you guys should light up.
He didn't like that.
Light up.
Davis in 2012, LeBron
They probably told him, though, he had to. Because I was there with him.
Howard in 2004.
Yeah.
A couple more subs. We got 4 bench guys and Marcus out there. Aldridge, Carroll, White, Gay, and Mills for the Spurs, and Davis over LA.
Oh. Does Kuzma start? Are we still limiting the minutes?
Yeah. Every time Danny frees values, do the same thing.
He never do nothing.
Dang, Danny don't think he's doing nothing.
It's good for us. 2 fouls, gotta get taken out of the game. This has a 14 foul with 4:47 to go. Davies Caldwell checks in.
Let's go with the BlakGoose family. How was that? I was off 55.
I think Marcus realized the guy was trying to run through him and just put his hands up and show him, it's been got him for it.
I'm glad Cooper got his hair back on.
He looks crazy. Maybe he was like, man, I'm not trying to look like Dwight's twin out here. He's like, fuck that. Great ball. Some great block.
Oh, bro, make that.
That's what I was thinking. Spurs got the rebound, so they'll
That's not. Wow.
That's
How good defense.
If he's AD's extra effort, found the ball back.
Take a look. Yep. Davis exposed the ball, and Marcus took advantage.
And those people should let that
I
go.
was the same thing. That's what like.
They overdid it right there. Every time I talk too much hustle.
Maybe they didn't see that 80 touches. Maybe they thought
3-minute shooting drought here as
Pop was probably like, yeah, get on the floor.
putting in play with the Lakers. Now we got the full Spurs bench unit in there, and this is where you were saying in the pregame, I think we have an advantage to see if they can build the lead a little more, or excuse me, get the lead back before the Spurs open. Alex Caruso out of Texas A&M has found a spot for the Lakers.
Handle with the shake right there, eh?
Here was Gay, guarded by Bradley. Already Carroll. And he draws the foul. When you look at some of the numbers, man, one of the reasons the Spurs are playing well, and over the years has been the case, even though they don't shoot a lot of threes, they generally shoot a lot more free throws than other teams. They don't foul as much. So that's a adds up over the course of the game. You score 7 or 8 more points there that you lost on.
Greg Pop, he reminds me of Bill Belichick or something.
For sure. The name of that game.
He a little bit more like, I guess, outgoing in a sense. So he a little bit more open to the public, like outgoing kind of. Like him, yeah, Pop. Yeah, Belichick don't really give you too much.
Maybe he's like more like saving, huh?
Nah, I don't think he like saving. I think Pop got. I say he's more like Belichick. In my opinion. Who? Who you said? Belichick. Yeah. Yeah, I clap it up, man. That was a good shot. He was hating on that nigga before the wedding. You know? That nigga, I thought Rudy Gay was Joe Johnson at first. I'm not even gonna lie. I was playing, yeah, like how you move, bro. That's like, bro, you telling me that look like Joe Johnson's game? That's that old nigga game, though. Ooh.
I don't know why people act like Rudy Gay like was never nasty.
I know
like,
nobody gives Rudy Gay credit ever, bro. That makes me mad.
And he got to the playoffs multiple years, bro. Like,
bro, I remember that one year Rudy Gay, he was hitting buzzer beater after buzzer beater, bro. He was killing that season. I remember he hit like I think 2 buzzer beaters that season on Braun. And he remember that shit. Yeah, oh.
And the ISO, he really a fool, but that's not that. Maybe that's what it is. I'm like, DeMar be playing weird. Like when I was seeing him play here, but you know, it's like he's a straight ISO player. Nothing more. He's like ISO, he a fool. But all the other,
so I've been told you, man. He needs a good point guard. He needs someone who's gonna get him in his spot. Patty Mills is more of a shooting point guard. I'm like, yeah, DeMar DeRozan's a great ISO player, but he knows where he's great at. And he likes to get there. He likes to be in that spot and to get set up with it. He doesn't have that. He's in the system now. You gotta remember this is different. Because you got like a lot of people try to compare him to Kawhi, but Kawhi wasn't necessarily an ISO player coming out. You know what I'm saying? He was like do all the right things. So him going into the system, that made him better. DeMar was the opposite. He was great. Give me the ball, like you said, ISO player. But he evolved into getting a jump shot and be able to pick his spots and be able to get the shot he wanted. Because I remember at first, like, he didn't really have a jumper like that. He was mostly like, he was kind of not necessarily bully, but just really athletic niggas. That's really was his game. But over time, he developed that jumper. And then over time, he developed that back down game, very Kobe-esque. But how he gets off, you have to put him in that position, put him in that spot. But if you're in the system, especially like what system supports any player like a Kobe, a Kyrie Irving? It's hard for them to be successful in systems like that. You gotta kind of let them run. Even a Rajon Rondo, you gotta be like, all right, go, do what you do.
That's why Rick Carlisle didn't get along. Anybody that tried to contain Rondo, they did not get along.
And they tried to make Rondo seem toxic. And I'm like, if anybody know the game, it's like all it was is Rick Carlisle was like, Rondo, you gotta be. And like Rondo's like, look, your system may be effective, but I can't be effective in the system because you're not allowing me to create.
It's a little strange. I thought they were going to be more off-roady.
So I'm like, for in my opinion, I don't think it's the fact that DeMar is weak. I didn't
say he was weak. I would say he was playing
weak or looks a certain way and how he's playing is because he's playing in a system. You feel me? He's not allowed to just be like Kyle Lowry, come down, see him over in the corner, bet I got you. It's like, nah, we gotta run this play. You know what I'm saying?
Another jersey going up there soon. Monday, November 11th, Tony Parker jersey retirement. Be presented by.
They gonna retire all them dudes jerseys, bro.
He's retire Robert Ory too.
T-shirt.
I know without him, they don't get none of those. They do for the mission, bro.
Should be a bunch of fun.
I believe that. Remember, he can do shots.
That 31-point show he put on.
Oh, he was cold.
The Warriors 6 of 9.
You gotta tell me, baby. He saved us against the Kings, baby.
Not only a season high, the Spurs.
You gonna keep with a loss back. Even Shaq said, he said, I didn't know what to do. I just knew I had to get it out of there. Oh, 4-4-4. 4-4-4-4. Stop.
Spurs taking advantage of the bonus.
Ooh, you almost hit me.
That's why I don't really like two-man dunking off one foot. You know, that's dangerous if you don't really kind of like got that control. Like LeBron, you saw how he did it. He like, hold on, he just knew.
I never hurt myself out that shit. I said I never hurt myself out that shit.
I just feel like it's how it's done. Some people like extend super far and like they don't like hold on to the rim, you know?
You're supposed to go up.
Some people go straight sometimes. Well, that was a bad rule.
Crazy. Spurs need just a team, like a team full of solid players.
11 points on 7 Laker turnovers. The Spurs total. Kuzma for 3. Rebound Mills.
That shows you too. A lot of people like to say Steve Kerr has a system. I'm like, nah, he had a lot of great players who knew how to play the game and they vibed off each other. Like, I'm like, for Greg to be able to get any players and always be able to get W's, I'm like, that's a solid system.
Brad Stevens. Solid system.
Yeah.
He made Marcus Smart look good in that system, baby. Like you say, any other team, he might not be getting the job.
Facts. Or at least not getting the playing time he gets on that team.
Yeah. They get a job.
He a starter, basically. He can start in minutes. Got a goddamn nice shot. It's so crazy that y'all chose him as your head coach. Like, I got Jason Kidd, Miles Holland on up there. That's still
That's backwards to me.
it don't look right.
Why don't you put Frank Vogel as an assistant, though? He must have got in touch with somebody or a silent was being done. Something.
I got this like small splinter in my hand. I can never get it out. I don't know. Hey, I'm not trying to right now. That shit hurt. I gotta use a needle, right?
If the shot clock then expires, and the Lakers get it back with 3.2 on the clock. Would like to get a better look at that to close out the quarter. Good thing is they bring the shot clock all the way down. It's only 3 and change for the Lakers to get a shot on.
He was trying to like.
I think it's
That's always an option, I guess.
It's been in it for a minute.
Yes.
Where'd you get it?
Spurs doing a great job forcing turnovers, getting out the transition, and finishing with authority. Use the basket for protection.
We're not playing our best basketball and we're still up one. That's why I know our Lakers is going to be good because I'm like, you're not even necessarily harmonizing to the best beat yet. And we're already still doing good. You know what I'm saying? We still always in a game. Like, think about it. We only lost one game. It was to the Clippers and we lost by 10. Even though people can say, oh, no, it was worse than what it looked. It don't matter. We lost by 10.
And it was, yeah, you already said it though. It was the first game of the season. Yeah.
But I'm like, we ain't lost since then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
When y'all, do you know when y'all play the Clippers again? Do you know when y'all play the Clippers again?
Christmas.
Holiday sale and we're celebrating in style. Choose your perfect look, like this sectional, just $9.99 or $17 a month, interest-free. Save on beautiful roofs like this for $14.88 or $25 a month.
I don't know about doing surgery on myself.
Dining sets like this or this. With fast delivery at Rooms to Go, you get both. Great sale prices and 60-month interest-free financing now during the Rooms to Go holiday sale. Congratulations to the Boys and Girls Club Great Futures Team of the Month. Lizzie, don't let Lizzie's quiet disposition fool you. She's full of confidence when it comes to building her robots. She's also extremely focused on becoming a professional artist. She loves helping out around her club by tutoring younger members. It seems nobody can stop Lizzie as she looks forward to a great future. Join Fox Sports Southwest in supporting the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. We believe in patriotism. We believe in our nation's youth. We believe veterans earn their
We
benefits.
believe, and we all believe, you heard?
You got
We
it?
believe in
Nah.
strong national security. We believe in our country. 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion, and we believe it makes a difference.
It's because like my skin, because it's been in there, like it built over like skin over it. So I gotta kind of pick away the skin first.
Oh,
Yeah.
26-25. We start the second quarter. Set the lineups. Gabe Mills, Curry, Bellinelli, and Jakob Pertl for San Antonio. The other way, Dwight Howard on the Caldwell post. Daniels, James, and Caruso.
Spurs really struggled shooting in that first quarter, but they kept themselves in the game. 8 for 8 from the foul line, and also forced 8 big turnovers.
Yeah, 7 in the last 7.5 minutes.
That'd be a great shot.
This is the opening shot of the second quarter. Eddie Mills. Out to Marco. Bellinelli back to Mills with Caruso on him. Now Kenny in the clear. See if a double team comes. Ruby to Murray.
That's 3 in the key. I'm being the key all day. Yeah. 2K would have called that shit quick.
Once he gets in the paint, knows how to use his body, his length, and then incredible touch off the backboard.
And the Spurs have the lead. Caldwell Pope trying to bring it back to LA. Nope. Give it to the Kieran and off to Bellinelli. Marco season high 9 against Golden State the other night. Still trying to find the shooting stroke. Off the iron here, getting a rebound back to Mills. He fires. Rebound to James.
Great look, though. You can see the chemistry in the second unit. They know each other out with their strengths and weaknesses. A lot of momentum right now. See how long we can run in the second unit. Built this lead up.
Caldwell Pope, 7 on the shot clock. Back the rim. Marco.
Should have shot the first one.
To the turnover. James. To the other end. Back to Caldwell Pope.
Great mentality by Colo right there.
3 in the key. Spurs were. White looking crazy with his hair pressed off, man. He ain't hooping though. I ain't worried. I thought there would be a timeout. That was a weak timeout in my opinion. Let LeBron take control. No, we only down 4. Don't stop the rhythm like that. I don't know. I personally just do not like how Frank Vogel is coaching right now. Just as the past few games, just the decisions, the calls, it's just like, are you trying to show something? I know, like you a great coach or something. Yeah, like you just know this. And I know how to make sure my players take care of them. They say they did this, and I'm gonna believe it. Like, man, bro, that's good judgment, bro.
We do this with you at your car, so you can see exactly what your car needs. Great check. Right part, right price. Do it right.
So, what does a basketball coach know about the complex and
That was a dumbass
HR
timeout.
issues small businesses face
got it?
every day? Nothing.
I'm not sure.
But these guys do. SWBC PEO knows that running a small business isn't easy. Their team of experts can handle your benefits, payroll, workers' comp, and just about anything HR related. Partner with SWBC PEO so you can get back to doing what you love, running your business. SWBC PEO, payroll, HR, benefits, and workers' comp.
You got it? I know once I had this one dream. I don't remember the whole part, but all I ever remember, because I felt it. It felt so real. Like I looked at my hand like this, and then it just, the eye opened up. And it blinked. I felt blinking. I always remember this thing.
Maybe you got a hand, eye in your hand. You just don't see it.
I hope not, because that shit feel weird. I think I'll be able to live like that.
You just haven't unlocked it yet.
My superpower.
Yeah, you unlocked it.
That shit got like some Superman laser eyes every time I got like.
Yeah, like Homelander.
Yeah. That nigga Homelander. Cool.
You say you got Superman with you?
Yeah. Just because Superman, like, even though he got Lois Lane, I feel like Superman and Batman, the reason why they fuck with each other, because even though Superman is super good, right? I still feel like he'll do anything or whatever it costs to save the world, no matter what. Like, he won't let nobody get in the way. Well, I think Homelander, he got too many flaws. Like, he out here wanting a mom and a dad and falling in love with his mom, and then find out he got a kid, and I'm like, man, this nigga all over the place.
And then he killed his mom.
I know, I'm like Superman don't be dealing with all that bullshit.
Probably killed her baby.
Probably. Because I don't know, they didn't talk about that baby after that scene. So I'm like, I assume it must have died or something.
But it's too early to tell, though, because we don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know how to make a season 2. I was like, well, this kind of should have been like a one season in my opinion. You know?
Oh, well, it's a comic book. It's based off a comic book.
Oh, yeah.
So they can grab, even though the whole, like, the superheroes, the actual characters in it, they were right. But the storyline wasn't in line with the actual comic book. So from here on out, like this whole baby with the Homelander thing, and because Butch, right? Yeah, Butch's wife. That's not actually what happened, where she ended up having this kid and all that stuff. So that's gonna be all them. They're gonna be great and all that.
Oh, that didn't happen?
No, I didn't actually happen. They make that up themselves. But I like that. I think that's a good little twist. Because I think it gives you something for season 2, because you're gonna be interested to see, because that's the first actual real life superhero. You know what I'm saying? Born. It wasn't like, man, it wasn't created from the lab. Because remember they said, yeah, no, not Homelander, his son.
Oh yeah.
Because remember they said all of them, they didn't think any of them could reproduce. And that's the first one.
But why wouldn't they want that out in the public then?
Because if the superheroes knew now, they got the power. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep the corporate because they're making money off them. Remember, they were stocks. They were just investing money into these motherfuckers. If there's something bad, the stock go down. If you do something good, the stock go up. The better your image, the stock, you know what I'm saying? That's why I thought the storyline was dope.
That means he was inside and she sneezed.
Yeah.
He was like, she froze. But I was still inside.
But now I think I understand with the chick that he smacked like his mom supposedly, and then he just nutted in her. He's like, but she could be pregnant. Well, one, he did kill her, but two, say if he didn't, I don't know how old she was. Maybe she was, or maybe she was on birthday. You know, because they could have made up anything to make it so. But they ended up killing her in the end, so it wouldn't even matter.
That's probably why. Like the loose end, like they're not paying you about ability. I like the series though, but at first I just how it ended. I'm like, there's gonna be a season 2. That's how I was feeling.
I hope. Well, I feel like they won't, but I feel like they should kind of maybe put a little bit more superheroes in it, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe show a little bit more, maybe like BlakGooseTV or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like go a little bit in depth on the one.
Well, we only seen him once, but he whooped that bitch ass.
Yeah. That shit was funny as fuck when they did the meeting. I forgot what he said there. He's like, everyone's been sleeping a little. Now you like, no, you're good.
He was like, because he's right. He's like, you've been good.
That motherfucker wasn't doing nothing. And when then he was playing the piano, I'm like, this motherfucker out here musical and shit.
Probably better.
I hope that'll be dope because I don't think they have it. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Who he got a back? What? Ooh. Ooh.
That's crazy. Derek Lewis should not have won that fight.
Wow.
Oh, you right. You ready to go ball. Oh, they both kind of didn't throw nothing. Yeah, they both didn't throw nothing. But when I just learned that dude got stabbed in the chest, I was like, man, he deserved that. That's crazy.
That's crazy, though.
So they put that man on life support.
I bet.
That's always the worst when you're basically shooting.
Let's go, Dwight.
Dwight Howard, not a strong free throw shooter. You don't want to give him any easy dunks. Just foul him, send him to the line, make him earn it the hard way. Spurs unable to do that as a result.
Brown game, no call.
32-27. 2:31, 7:08 remaining in the
Who's
first
got
half.
dunk on him?
I don't know if he got it like that.
You do.
What you mean don't know more? You just seen what I sent you. Yeah, but that was different though. That was coast to coast.
That was going downhill.
Yeah, but he started like that's the first step shit. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that first step like he used to. So it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Momentum's different. You're going from court to court. You got that grab the rebound and go. It's gonna be easy to dunk, and if you don't have as fast as the first step anymore, you got a big ass defender on you. You dunk over that nigga. You used to be able to do that, yeah, but we ain't got that no more, man. And when the playoffs hit, maybe because that adrenaline rush, I'm like, ain't just some regular old game. That nigga probably like, man, been here, did it.
Oh, man, it is.
Other than the 2-on-4, nobody's calling
Yeah,
it
that
a 3-1-2. 3-1-0 is all about the ring. Right now, Showtime is in a 2-on-3.
Dirty, crazy, huh?
Hi, Spurs fans. I'm Jeff Davis. To have a successful game, you need to have a great offensive strategy. And just like our favorite San Antonio team, at Davis Law Firm, we play offense to
You know,
win.
Dirk
We
was,
recently settled a wrongful
he was
death
like at
case
a black
for $5
barber shop.
million as a result of a commercial vehicle
He was white,
accident
black,
involving
right?
a drunk driver. So if you've been in a car or truck wreck, call
Yeah.
me at
She was good,
444-4444. That's 444-4444.
I know.
We'll come to you during this Spurs
Why
game.
Dirk got
There's
like
only
that
one
point?
more Davis Law Firm
You
is
know what I'm
a proud official partner of the San
We ain't
Antonio
lying
Spurs.
though, man. Don't look at things. Fuck out here, man. Shit.
That thing was so true, I lied.
Damn, they showing this shit on the.
LeBron James affinity for tacos, especially on Tuesdays. I know it's not Tuesday. I talked to
Hey, mama.
I know I said tomorrow, man. I'm like, hey, I ain't. You ain't making tacos in a minute. Let me get some of that though.
You got to that Tuesday, bro. I gotta give her a day.
Yeah, you're right.
See, she looking crazy. What?
I know. Oh, I thought you talking about you cooking my bad.
When she did that, she was a trooper.
Huh?
When she did that, she was a trooper.
I know.
Uh-oh.
She was trying to get me mad yesterday when we was talking about the fight. I was like, why you? Ooh,
I gotta get you mad all day. She got you wide up in the morning a little bit, and she got you really going for that. And then her and then Sharon just tuned us out, bro. Literally for like what? Basically the whole card. That was amazing. They didn't say not one word to us, not interject, nothing, bro. She said all that and just said, "I'm done."
That shit crazy.
You know how, bro?
I know. Who shot that, LeBron? LeBron ain't shot that. Did you see him ever, bro? You shot that? No. Oh, no. I'm like, he shot a free throw and it was like, that was quick.
32%. The reason they're in the game, and 10 from the line. The Lakers 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Danny Green with 2 fouls comes back on. Both teams basically shifting back to their starting lineups. Maybe not the Lakers, but the Spurs. So we'll see how that shifts their end of the game.
See if you get a bucket.
LeBron trying to punch it away. And defensive 3 seconds is called on LA coming over to help. So technical will send Daniels to the free throw line. Daniels 82% career free throw shot.
And LeBron stay getting defensive 3 seconds call on like when he play.
Even that help heavy.
35-31.
Trying to get them charges now, man. Trying to get that defense.
Keep each team honest. Green and Forbes matched up, and how is that for a couple of guys that were teammates but have hard earned their way to fine NBA careers? Green just really getting rolling. G League is his biggest career playing time and then exploding last year.
That was a great pass from Howard.
Nice pass from Howard to James at a 7-0.
They should start Howard.
Gives them
They still start McGee.
lead. Their biggest has been 7. Spurs was 5 to start the game.
You said what?
No, I said Mr. McGee.
Oh,
Mr. McGee.
Mr. Magoo.
Great shots. He's got to keep looking for it. Teams, for the most part,
come on, pull up.
aggressive, strong defense.
Bucket. Oh, that was a goal. I was about to say that's a bucket. Calm down, man. That's a goaltender.
If I was DeMar, I'd be mad because LeBron for sure goes on that first play, bro. Like, he hit the backboard and he slapped it off.
When you said he what?
Yeah, see?
He said he what?
He did that. He slapped it off the glass like that earlier.
Really? Who, DeMar or Arby?
On DeMar.
It was goaltending?
They didn't talk.
Good shots there. He's going in and out.
Damn, you gotta keep cutting that. Oh, okay.
Whether John Rondo loses out and an injury, and of course DeMarcus Cousins. When Rondo comes back, true point guard, I don't know how that will
It's funny, bro, because they still have no update on like what's going on, what's his recovery. When he
Oh,
comes
for
back.
Rondo?
Yeah. You said they did it for Kuzma? Oh, he will be playing soon.
Yeah.
He's gonna have good, you know, like an update, like nothing said him. He was sitting down looking fly.
I feel like he's just resting, man. Like, he's just
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, maybe they're just sitting him for the first 10 games and he's gonna come back to the other team. Maybe they train him increments.
I'm like, he played the whole preseason, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Then he's throwing them big lives for
Yeah.
AD. So I was like, when did he get here? I don't remember here.
It's crazy though. Rondo and Ron together and Dwight. That's so wild. I can't wait to play out.
AD.
Huh? I know, but for me, seeing
Right.
Dwight, Ron, and Ron, I never would imagine that.
I know, because they
never
always
would've- I
rivals,
swear,
Orlando,
bro.
Boston, and Cleveland. You're
I
right.
never
It's
would've
crazy.
thought
And all the Lakers.
But
And
of all teams, the Lakers, right? I
The
never would
Lakers,
imagine that.
bro. And the AD, like, come on, bro. Nobody was thinking AD coming here. And we got Boogie. That is crazy, bro.
Even the
Hey, Boogie gonna come back, bro. We gonna sign him again, bro.
even for a lot of people to talk about chemistry, when you talk about a lot of these players, they played with each other. A lot of these players played with each other. Danny Green played with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Bradley played with Rondo. Rondo played with Davis. My cousins out the big point crazy. Dwight Howard probably the only one that's kind of like straight out. He didn't really play with no one point guard. So I'm like, if you talking about the main dudes, they kind of play with each other. So there's a little bit of chemistry right there.
USA.
Oh,
Dwight was on that team,
you're right,
boy.
you're right, yeah. So Dwight played. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Come on now. Dwight was great. Dwight was really the best big man. Anybody denying that did not watch that man play. He did the Superman dunk. You forget? He birthed Blake Griffin.
A lot of people be hating on that shit though. They be saying like, "Oh, he didn't dunk it, he threw it in the hoop." I'm like,
You know how high you gotta be to throw it in the
Bro,
hoop?
I know.
Like y'all jump
You gotta
from how
be-
far he jumped and y'all throw it in
You
the
gotta
hoop.
be higher to throw it in the hoop to grab the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta like. I'm like, if you lower, you can't throw it straight. That shit is gonna hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta throw
Or
it
even if
down.
you get high enough, if you don't have the
You can throw that shit.
trajectory, yeah, if you don't got the trajectory, you're gonna just back rim it. Or just hit the, like, come on, bro. That's people that don't know that they ain't dunk. If you ain't dunk, bro, you don't know how high you really necessarily gotta be. Like you gotta really have some distance, like
Unless you got long ass, monkey arms.
man, monkey arms, man, it don't matter.
No.
Yeah, I know. He ain't trying to be coming at nobody. Forgive us.
Ah, baby.
It's crazy, bro. I forgot. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like you've been gone for like a week.
I know, man.
Don't it feel like forever?
Bruh.
I'm like, man, I feel like you was gone for a cool minute. We was though.
It was cool out there though.
Nah, I
It was
mess
cool.
with it, man. I mess with it.
I wish we could have done Cincy like that. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying? Like really
saying.
experience and shit.
But
So we can really compare it.
From what I seen, bro, like 'cause I told you, some of the dudes from Kentucky Western from Tennessee, from their snaps and stuff, bro, like you lit down there, bro. Now, I'm not gonna say with a whole bunch of
It's more diverse. That's what I was saying
That's what I'm saying.
to my mom. I was like, if there's one thing I noticed, I'm like, since you know what I'm saying, since you do got them, you know what I'm saying,
hey, free baby.
got the peoples out there, but when you go to that, if you want to go get, you know what I'm saying, turn up, it seems like it's more on the other side. You know what I'm saying? More that type of turn.
I'm like, it's a mixture though. That's why I'm like, I'm not tripping. Like, you can go where you want to go. You want to just be cooling, you feel me? Just walking the streets, like, you feel me? Like having a, you feel me? You want to get a little turf though, maybe have to look around. You feel me? You know where to go. Go over there by Cincinnati University. Like, what those bars and clubs over there?
Which one was you feeling better, Memphis or Cincinnati?
I think I'm gonna sleep on it tonight, bro. I think in the morning, you know. But right now, I think I'm gonna just try to process it all. Cause I'm like, I want to also look too. You feel me?
I do want to look, but I've been persuaded. There was one thing that changed my whole mind to that whole trip, bro. I was like, I'm already say I'm leaning toward Memphis just because all their beautiful ass women, bro. And I'm like, it wasn't like, yeah, we didn't get to really go out like that. Essentially, I'm like, we were going to regular spots and we were just on the damn thing there. I'm like, that's kind of reminded me of Detroit a little bit. Detroit was more, it was more, what? Detroit wasn't as like in certain areas that diverse. Like you know the spots gonna be.
How long your arms are. You know what? I'm 6'9". You going against guys 6'9".
We doing it for fan, baby.
I know we doing it for BlakGooseTV, man. I'm not even sure what that means.
I don't know what that means right there. But I mean, if you enjoy our commentary, I appreciate that though. Oh yeah, AD. I'm telling you, man, Brian, it's like crazy. People, I know he can't do it all year because 82 games is long. We know Ronald's gonna come back. But I'm like, LeBron right now is showing. Maybe you just showing some love. But what's it called? LeBron is a great point guard right now. But he's always been a great passer. But in the past, I don't really see him just as a straight point guard. Because when he had Mo, he let Mo do Mo. You know, like he didn't always have the ball. He let Mo bring it up. You know,
same way he's never used, man.
Yeah. And then when he went to Miami, you know the way he had the ball, how he's getting them lives.
He let Cole do him. He let Marcus Chalmers do him too.
So I'm like, I feel like back then he was more.
San Antonio Spurs basketball is brought to you by AT&T.
What's going
The game
on?
we live for, the codes we live by. And by HEB, no store does more than buy.
I don't know what to say.
Hey man, motherfuckers be branding this fuck on YouTube,
I
yo.
swear,
That shit
bro.
be funny.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I gotta get that out of here. I don't know what that means.
See the Spurs close up this half on a positive note.
Saludos, de sede Ecuador. Man,
36%.
I'm fucking with that shit right there. I'm like,
I'm about to- I'm about to-
right there.
I'm about to go Google Translate right now. I'm like, what is this? Ooh.
You gonna hit it?
Oh.
I figured. Yeah, it was. He was set.
Very brave, courage, but very brave. 115 remaining. That's a shot, though. I can't complain with the Spurs shot selection.
Bucket.
Here's one for three.
The guard from the week.
Is that work? I'll take away the B. Well, typing. Oh, he's saying greetings. Yeah, he's saying greetings, basically. He's saying greetings from Ecuador. What's up, man?
What's up, dog? Woo! I'm telling you, man, Bradley got that chop.
He watching from South America. What's up? Shout out to South America, yo. Shout it out. You right up above it. Right. That's crazy. DeMar really can't get his game going in the system. But it's crazy because I feel like Greg Popovich will really hold that man hostage because he's like, I gotta have somebody. You know what I'm saying? Unless he gets something back he wants. Brandon like, that's what happened with Aldridge. Yeah, but I feel like that's what happened with Aldridge. I feel like Aldridge really don't want to be there, but it's like, oh! What? Who hit it? Cool. Yeah, man. He a Laker fan. I'm more of a LeBron fan. That boy hit that joint right there. You heard? You see that cool shot, baby? Oh, look at that right there. That boy right there got the jump. Easy. That was nice. Easy. Yeah, I'm a Laker fan. Joseph, we here, baby. We back. Hey, look. I remember the times when we had Robert Sockbright. You feel me? We had what was that? Number 28, Tariq Black. Oh, man. We had Chris Mims, Wesley Johnson. Oh man, we was weak. Nick Young. Nick Young was nice. I like Nick, but we didn't have a good enough team for us to kind of win with Nick. Like when Kobe was there, we was cool until he got hurt that year. What? No, he was good. He said, "Y'all, so we suck so bad with them." Hey, we can't show the shit though. We don't just copy it. Yeah, we was weak, man. We was weak. Like you feel me? Like I've been a Laker fan so much. I remember all the bad times and the good times. Like the bad times. This is the longest bad time I've had though, because Kobe only gave us 1 year missing the playoffs. You know, and I'm like, those was bad years though. Like in Laker eyes, you know, like we wasn't that good still. Like so. This has been the longest drought, but I'm glad we back. People was like, oh, we was weak because we lost that first game. Oh, they taking LA. I'm like, yo, like, oh, we ain't even got Paul George back. I'm like, one thing people gotta remember. We love the Lakers. I love the Lakers too, man. One thing people gotta remember, man. Clippers offense is their bench. I was watching the No Chill podcast. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas, the No Chill podcast. He said that I told you. He said that their bench was scoring 60 points the opening night, and then the next night was like 58 or something like that. So he's saying like if any coach is going against the Clippers, all you have to do is prepare the bench. Because he's like, if you could shut down Montrez pick and roll, because he was like lineups like having KCP, Pope and Green in the game. He's like, that's a terrible lineup with Bron and AD, because he's like, you got 3 people doing all the same thing. He was like, they can't get their buckets. He was like, so now the pick and roll is too clogged. They're like, I don't care if you shoot that 3, shoot it. So I'm like, he was like, you got to have big lineups. You got to have Dwight in there. You got to have AD, Bron. He's like, now you got 6'10", 7 feet, 7 feet. He was like, if guards get beat, they're like, go ahead. The trees are jumping. They're jumping every time. So it's like, your shots is going to be hard. He's like, you see Kawhi? What did he do in the first half? I mean, the first 9 minutes. I didn't even know Kawhi Leonard existed. Why? Because they had the big line. They had JaVale, Bron, AD. He couldn't get into the trees. He's long. He was like, as soon as they subbed him out, why are you subbing? He was like, but he's like, as soon as they subbed him out, he catch fire on Pope. He was like, because Pope, all he has to do is, because he's like, you got Montrez and now Harold doing the pick and roll. He was like, it's unstoppable, because he's like, Luke always going to get back to his left. He was like, and then if you don't battle on that, the pick and roll's there, and you can't help because there's shooters there. He's like, but if you got the bigs, it clogs it up more. And he was like, he wouldn't have subbed that first game because he was like, it's more of a statement. Like, these dudes were picked over you for the championship. Like, y'all supposed to come out here and smack them in the mouth. He's like, Bron's supposed to play 48 minutes. 80, 48 minutes. He was like, I don't care. It's the first game. You can rest in the next game. The first game. But I'm like, that's like if you go to open gym. If you know anything as a hooper, the first game is the most. There's no warm-up game. There's no, we lose the first game, we good. Because you lose the first game if you really in like
a competitive environment, you down 2-3 games. And if those 2-3 games going on for like 30 minutes apiece, you down an hour. You're going to get back being cold. So it's like that first game important. But anyway, we're going to be good, though.
Shout out to everybody joining the chat. You know what I'm saying? You dig?
Laker gang in here. I'm impressed by y'all Cleveland, though, man. I thought y'all be 0-5 right now. But y'all got some games, man.
Told you, man.
I wonder if y'all won today.
He was winning when I told you.
Because Indiana was up when I checked it. Oh, no, not Indiana. Oh, yeah, y'all up right now. Yeah, I think y'all can beat Dallas. So one thing is crazy, like, Kevin Love's been really hooping, bro.
I told you he's a future, man.
And then Tristan Thompson.
I did it.
I don't know, man. I thought you said y'all should get rid of that, man.
I feel like we should trade him if he continues to be injury prone. But remember, when we signed him, I said, oh, he's about to average. He's going to be his great season, 25-10. But he got injured. I was like, oh, man, okay. I had still a little faith. But then he got injured again. And he was just basically that whole season, that man was just not playing. So it's hard to believe in someone where I know you're injury prone. But if you can stay healthy, and I feel like, how are you so injury prone? There's a lot of dudes who are injury prone in this league today, which doesn't make sense, which is created for you not to be injury prone. It's crazy to me, but I'm like, if you can stay healthy, I feel like Kevin Love can be effective. But if he continues to show that he just can't be there for the games we need him to be there, we got to get rid of that contract, even if it's for nothing.
But you know what I think it is, bro? I think
because I believe in Sexton. I think he's a solid player. Garland, I haven't really seen him play like that, but I believe in Sexton. I think Osman is a good player. Young dude you can rely on.
But you know,
Tristan Thompson's looking good.
I wanted to hit that statement you said, why dudes is more getting injury prone. You gotta think, bro. The game is faster now. Back then, Magic was probably the only team that was really going that fast until maybe the 90s, and then Jordan and them turned that shit up. The bad boys had a little bit of it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, dudes was coming down. It might have been a little rougher, but you feel me? They weren't really OD running up and down. Like, shots wasn't as much as now. Like, threes is at an all-time high. So if you getting up threes, that means the ball's chipped out. You on the break sometimes. You feel me? Like, you see how Golden State was playing. They made every team have to play like this. So everybody had to start playing like this. You see the Rockets, they're good at that because they have all guards. And you got Capella, that's only 6'11", but he's light. He's like 230, 240 or something like that. So he's like, he's not having too much weight on him. So he can run it. He's not going to get too tired. And he can play D.
My opinion, y'all could disagree with me if y'all want. I think niggas are just lazier now.
That could be it too, because I'm like, if you see people's bodies, like back then, I feel like they took pride in like, I gotta be out there, like.
Bro, Kobe said it himself, like when he was on the one with Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson. What's the podcast called?
Knuckleheads?
Yeah, the Knucklehead podcast. He said, he was like, when he was playing in the game, what made him end up wanting to, like what made him actually stay healthy and be able to keep playing all the minutes he was playing and all that type of shit. He said at first, you know what I'm saying, he was kind of skinny, but he was looking at like the greats. He was looking at the dudes who was really hooping. He was like, man, they kind of built kind of, not like overly built, but it was kind of ripped. He was like, man, what do you do, you know what I'm saying, to sustain what you're doing? He's like, I just go to the weight room every once in a while. Because everyone, you know, that shit's not required when you get to the NBA. The same way, like now, it's not required for every team. And every team don't practice like that. Like, it's up to motherfuckers if they just want to go. Or before, I feel like that shit, like they had mandatory practices. Then they had mandatory weight rooms. Where now it's not really like that. And even the weight room is not nothing. It's nothing over the top. If you want to put in the extra work, you can. And I feel like back then, because the game was more physical, you only felt like you had to do it. But a lot of people don't know, like weights does strengthen. Like it helps you prevent injuries because you're building your muscles. You're putting your body in a state where it's like, okay, I'm allowing myself to build strength. Strength reduces injury, as well as in the joints, things like that. Obviously, a diet comes with it too, but like doing certain type of exercises on a consistent basis with weights, something like that, that keeps your body stronger than somebody who's not doing it at all. They're gonna break down faster than someone else, especially if they're carrying a big load. Now, if you're not carrying a big load, man.
I think that's why LeBron was always great because his body was always in the greatest condition.
Yeah. And that's what he said. Like that's Skip always be trying to get on that. I don't understand how LeBron's injured. He says he spends over $1 million a year on just his fitness alone. But I'm like, that's why he ain't never been injured. I'm like, that's the only time you can say that is when he had that groin injury.
You see, he bounced back beautifully.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that killed our momentum though. Because we was fourth in the West before that.
Oh, when he got injured.
He's gonna go to the playoffs, bro. If he didn't get hurt,
We
low key.
I hate Skips.
if he didn't get hurt, bro, low key we have the same team as last year. We probably.
I think y'all make the playoffs for sure. Yeah, that's a fact. Y'all made the playoffs last year if you didn't get hurt.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, think about it. We would.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Y'all would have the same team this year. Y'all wouldn't even.
And we would have Boogie.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like I don't think we would have really got AD.
Well, y'all was pushing for it though halfway through, right? And he was talking about he wanted to go there for a minute because remember he did the sit out. And remember his agent is Rich Paul.
But the sit out didn't happen until after the rumor got out.
But I'm like, if the rumor got out, then I feel like that's something that they were trying to develop in the plan for a minute. And the only reason I believe that is just because, Anthony Davis's agent is Rich Paul. So I feel like, LeBron knew he needed that second guy. How to get it, he didn't know, but he knew he wanted to get it.
And you know what's crazy though? I watched KD on First Take, and like his answers, like I kind of understood him. Like I still think he a hoe ass nigga, but I was like, I can hear what he's saying because he was like, a lot of people was like, when you was in OKC, you didn't put Russell in his place. He's like, Russell Westbrook's a type of personality, type of player. Like you can't put him in his place. Like you gotta let him be him. It's like I just feel like I try to let these guys, like James Harden, Reggie. I think he said Reggie Jackson. I'm not sure. Ibaka. He was just saying he wanted to let people be in their own creative spaces. He's like, I shot the shots when I needed to. Like I got the ball, I got my shots. Like when it was big time, like I shot them when he was like, it's not like I didn't shoot shots. He's like, but if Russ got it, I let him do Russ. Like. But I'm like, I'm like, I see why he left, but he's just a bitch ass nigga because he went to the team and left Russ alone and went and joined the team he lost. Like, that's some bullshit and didn't tell him. Like, I'm like, that's weak. Like, at least be man enough to be like, look, I'm about to bounce. Like, right now, this is not how I'm trying to play basketball. But I fuck with you, though. But I just, you get what I'm saying? Like, instead of just being like, well, I'm grown. I don't gotta let niggas know nothing. I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. You get me? You want to start being big? Like, no, it's not even about all that. Like, you feel me? Like, it's about if that's your dude, your bros, your homies, whatever. Like, you like, bro. Like, you feel me? You was close. You doing these interviews with him and shit. Like, you trying to make sure like we cool. Like, don't have one little fight or y'all bickering for a little bit or something over something. And you just like, oh, well, I don't gotta tell him nothing. You feel me? Gone, cold. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's weak. But I hear it. I fucked with how he handled it, though, over there at OKC. Because a lot of people can't do that. You feel me? Still be great, but other people still be great,
Yeah. That's what defines the difference, though. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to greatness. Snoop Dogg, blow them up.
Oh, man, Snoop, these jokes, man.
Still. What was he watching? Dolomite? He was old, man.
Who?
Dolomite?
Oh, yeah. Hey, who was you talking about? Oh, you talking about Snoop? He was looking older than that, though. And he only talked in that first scene, because remember the other scene? He was just like, play that thing. He was like, he didn't even say nothing else. He just started dancing. These commercials be crazy, bro.
Wow, what is he doing?
They be like they be trying to make it like scary. I don't know. They be trying to make it like OD entertaining, like a movie kind of, like a little movie preview or something. Dang, Clarkson cashing today. Luka really nice.
change the way you sleep forever because we give you choices. All these top brand mattresses at great prices. Just find your perfect mattress set in the size, comfort, and support you need, and switch your foundation to a quality adjustable base for free. If you sleep on a queen size mattress, king size mattress, or even if you prefer a split king, buy the set and switch to the adjustable base for free. Now, during the Rooms to Go holiday sale. It's game day in Texas. We don't mess around. A state full of sports fans. So expect a crowd.
Shit crazy. I'm gonna get right here. That shit crazy.
Is your body holding you back? Where do you think you're going? Want to go running? No, would that be or not? Your bones and joints can say no at any age. Let's figure out. What do you say? Yet a lot of people in pain fight back.
Use your head. Take your back.
All right, let's go, Brian. Oh, get that back.
And Avery Bradley knocks down the jumper, and the run continues. That is 12 straight for Los Angeles, and their biggest lead of the game, a 58-43. Spurs got a slow scrub down by LA, and Brick Forbes just the guy to do it. That's quarter by Brick Forbes. And how about Avery Bradley, 5 assists on the floor right now, giving the Lakers a nice boost on the offensive end.
Oh my God! Ooh, that was ugly. Why he airball? AD airball horrifically, bro. Like he wasn't even close to iron. Yeah, LeBron saw that. He said, "I gotta take that myself." You don't deserve that. Man, we got. Oh, Scoop made that. We got 15, boy. It is a system though, bro. Cause I'm like, DeMar drove, he kind of lost it and he just picked it up real quick. Like usually he'll just back it out and then go re-attack, you know? He just passed it right, he kicked it out. And good hit, Bradley. We keep doing that double pin down for Bradley, and it's really working. He gets open every time.
62-47.
That boy DeMar checked out.
Key to the game, right? Set up Danny Green for an open three. Aldridge was a miss. Just keyed up by James.
DeMar checked out, boy.
The Lakers very impressive so far tonight. DeJounte Murray swatted away. McGee got it. This pass outside to Lyles was out of bounds eventually, and the Spurs give it back. 10 turnovers for San Antonio. 10 for the Lakers. Spurs shooting 35%, Los Angeles 52%. Yeah, I mean, really struggling to find rhythm on the offensive end. I think for the most part, they did good once. Just one of those nights they're not falling. Hopefully they're not returns. Keep playing solid basketball, working for those good shots and shooting offense. Green's this, Forbes rebound. Green for three. Again, you know, yeah. Now Davis with it. It's Aldridge. Wilson with this match as Davis goes in. Spurs trying to double. Oh, he missed the shot. Well, that's been a three-point play. That's a tough mismatch for Jamar. It was just a hair bit late. Miles.
It's different nasty. Like we're not traditional 3-pointer nasty right now. Like we going back to the old like 2000 kind of method, where it's like we got. But it's different though. Kobe and Shaq had that triangle system, but it's like Kobe still got it fit there, and then Shaq was a more dominant postman. You feel me? But it's like this one's more of a pick and roll type. I mean, Kobe and Shaq they didn't pick and roll too much. You know? There's more like Kobe go to work, or they dump it inside of him and space out. You know? But that's why the triangle was a perfect for that because I mean, if you had Pippen here, Jordan here, and you had an okay big here, then you were solid. Then when you got Rodman, it was OD because it's like Rodman's always in position to get the ball. So it's like even if they miss, I got you back. But it doesn't work for everybody because like a Melo, because a Melo needs space. Melo doesn't need people in his way. He needs people out of his way.
Dejounte didn't like that call. Unfortunate not to have two shots there, but the right idea. You see how
I was like, Lamar's not effective in this game at all. It's like,
He's checked out, man. Check out. He's like, it's the Lakers. I'm over it.
I just think he can't really just get like he wants to take over, but the system don't allow him to.
It's easy, man.
LeBron really great, baby. Where's my phone? And you gotta think about this too, man. Think about the team that Toronto was. They spaced the floor out. Aldridge is always kind of just sitting there, bro. DeMar usually has some, like, you know what I'm saying? He has something to work with, some openings. Or, you know what I'm saying, there's a threat of the three, so the help's not really sitting in there.
How do you know all this? I won last week. In Texas cities far and wide, Friday night means only one thing: high school football.
The biggest games across the state, reporters on
This is the way we cover the game.
He is our coach, Ken Purcell.
Here you see just explosive talent. How about their quarterback?
Great thing about
How about
Texas
their quarterback?
is unpredictable.
The future of football starts here.
And we got you covered all night long.
Football Friday, powered by Dave Campbell's Texas Football.
AD hit a three a year.
He's top 10 in apparel launch at True North. I mean, it's just important, not just, for a teammate, just for friends, anybody. Yeah, that's always dope. Just to see that type of support is always fun. And it's cool for the fans to come out here and see them guys as well. I mean, honestly, I think it's just that we like each other. To tell the truth, we enjoy each other's presence, so we always have a good time. You're right. Man, it's amazing just to do this, to see the outcome,
You need to get that here,
see the
man.
excitement, see people wanting to buy the product, and just seeing people wearing it out the store. Fans automatically gravitate to the player that's in their city, so it's on me to bring what I grew up seeing, something that I admire. It's my culture, where I come from, and just try to share it with the fans in the city that I play. It's just the beginning.
I don't want to, like, oh, that nigga Philly, why you saying that? But let's be real, he said all that, but I'm like, man, you trying to make you trying to make some money, man. What do you mean? Let's be 100. How? Did you get back to me?
Oh, you said.
Any of that going to church, he was all pocket. There's nothing wrong with that, though. I'm like, I'm not saying anything. You gotta get your money, feed your family. I'm like, all that extra big picture. Camera.
On the turnovers, that nice ball in the travel. Now the Lakers a 20-4 run to build this 19-point lead.
What? I thought he said we turned the ball in.
And here we go, force a turnover.
Force a turnover.
Well, it was the Lakers who were down 15.
I just think it was just face.
They came back and won it in overtime. So, yeah, it's not like it could be done.
Rockets got smacked. Nice.
Just 7 points so far. He's 3 of 7. James for 3.
Damn.
Well, that's not AD but airball, but it was more to the right, and he shot more to the left side.
From that spot tonight.
Frank Vogel bothers me for some reason, man. He just don't look right for our team. He's getting credit, I feel like, because he's getting credit because he's got great talent.
Take a look here.
He got David Black.
LeBron don't fuck with that.
Should have got Ty Lue.
They offered, they played him with the offer.
He didn't want 4 years?
They only offered 3.
Oh, he wanted 4? It's all 3.
They want 3. Oh wait, LeBron's contract is in 2, right? 2 years?
It's at 66 to 50.
Yeah. I don't know. He felt like if LeBron, I don't know.
When you're a scorer, sometimes that's all you need. See,
No, he said he don't want it.
Lamar hit a jumper, now 2 free throws on back-to-back possessions. Maybe that gets him going. Davis off the Danny Green.
What was that? Y'all about to let these motherfuckers come back, man. I'm ready to like turn this off.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How about Davis?
I don't watch that. What?
I'm tired of Sunday. It's like Monday.
I wish it was Saturday.
I'm gonna let you come back, bro.
Really.
Mark my words.
See, he took that time out early last time. He need to take one now.
Oh, yeah, that was a good time.
Trey Lyles stepping back, showing off that shooting touch.
Ooh, Miami smacked them in the face. I'm gonna spit in their mouth.
Who killed me?
On the Miami team?
Yeah.
Rest of the is a minus 46 out there. Ooh. He didn't play that very good. James played cool. And nobody else. Sorry, Quentin. Be like more. That's a pretty good contributor. But Robinson. Duncan Robinson had 22 and 22 and 6. Miles Leonard had 21.
Yeah.
Butler had 18, 7, and 9.
Lively falls into formation. Plowing south for the winter.
Johnson had a 17.
Damn.
Dragic 15. Hero 12.
Damn. Them niggas was hooping. It was at home.
A more thrilling journey is calling.
We got America. Yeah, there's Miami games. This makes sense.
The warmth of human nature at the season of Audi sales event.
It's crazy though. When I see people be having bad games, I forget this
At
sometimes. Like,
24,000
you just
square
get some
feet,
new hoops
America's
sometimes.
Diamond
You
in
just
San
like,
Antonio is the largest
it's
design
like a
and
whole lot.
manufacturing
And you
jewelry
just like
store
your
in
body just
America.
can't do
You
certain
can buy
things.
your
Like, bro, I had a
American
game, bro,
design and
once.
get much better quality
Come
jewelry
on,
for much
I'm gonna
less
speak
money.
about you. I had a game once before my senior year, bro. This dude was like 7'3", like he was Asian, 7'3", tall as fuck. He was so slow, but he was guarding me at one point because I could not make a shot, bro. Like I missed my. I was sick, though. I was sick as a dog, bro. Like, I shouldn't even really play. Meadowbrook used to put pressure on us. Like, you don't play, practice or play. Like, you be forgetting about you. It's about, all next man up type idea. Like, not. He was on some weird stuff. So I played air ball, bro. Like, I was playing bad. And all of a sudden, I just turned it on. I started going by him, making plays. Like, we ended up winning. But, yeah, it was a bad game. I think I was like 1 for 9. Bro. I think I shot like 3 for 12 all game, though. I was broke from the three, bro. I usually got a yacht. Not that night, bro. They was playing me like Ray John.
Fox Sports Southwest.
San Antonio Spurs basketball is brought to you by AT&T. The game we look for, the codes we live by. And by HEB. No store does more than by HEB. Welcome back to the AT&T Center, the Coyotes. Keep the spirits up. Spurs the last 6. Lakers have turned it over the last couple of possessions. They're 12th of the night. Spurs have scored 16 points off those turnovers. Spurs have 11 turnovers, but the Lakers have only got 5 off of the miscues. Spurs still just shooting 35%, though the Lakers 51.
Easy.
Coming out of that timeout. 68-53, and James with 15. Davis 19. Forbes on the move. Green found him. It's a 3-pointer. And there's his 4th foul. So double whammy. Danny been in foul trouble all night. The Picked up a cheap one there, but take a look.
Huh.
His fingers. That is now a foul, sadly.
Or jealous.
Oh, that's weak.
For sure.
Weak.
Come on, where was that? Right.
But we needed that. We need calls like that. We need some breaks. That's a nice one right there.
I say this though, even though we kind of low key going out, it used to be back then. All these games used to be like it was never competitive like that. Like, you already knew the Warriors gonna win. So like regular season was just uninteresting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's just like who's gonna be nice? Yeah, you right. Like these games matter now. You know, like this game matters. Like we lose to them, like this is somebody we can see in the playoffs. You feel me? Too stupid.
I'm sorry, I didn't do that shit. Ball. That was a great play. Great defense, great offense. That's a great play. I got back to that nigga. I said they coming back, man. That nigga like to learn. Great. Great play. I need to bench that man. He has not had a good season. He out there doing nothing. He ain't making no block. He's moving anything out of the game.
That like two.
I need to get rid of that man. He always does this. One good season and 3 back. Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, you saying he's weak like Rondo? Like, he'll be fine, bro. Give him some time. He's weak. Look at that bullshit he tried to pull out. We got lucky right there. You act like it's just me though. Like everybody has. Danny Green, I might be solo on that one, but now it's kind of like I ain't said nothing about Danny because he's been hooping. He ain't getting nothing bad for me. He saved our ass last game.
Yep. I've been told you who Danny Green was. You always disrespected that man.
Anyway, Pope weak though. You can't change my mind.
I don't even fuck with Pope like that anyway, so I don't have much of an argument. You might be right. I said you might be right.
I'll take you over him right now. I'm like, you gonna lock up more effectively, in my opinion. Like, bro, if you gave you just 2 months, bro, you outdo Pope easy, bro. Like so easy. Like right now, I feel like you could go out there and give him a run for his money. I'm talking about where it's just like, yeah, who's it? Exactly.
Oh, he should have passed it. That's a bad play. Got past that. Part of a winning team now. You can pass that.
You say what?
So you're part of a winning team now. You can pass that. That's play.
Sure seems like there's been a shift in pace since coming out of that last time out. Both teams getting up and down. Spurs playing with a lot more activity and energy, especially on the offensive end.
Here's the second foul. And the Lakers, 14 foul, 5:40 to go. So one more Spurs be back in the bonus.
Yeah. 9-point game.
I know we was up 15, wasn't we? Or 17?
Y'all was almost like a 21 on them. Y'all was up 20.
See, didn't I say regular season matter now?
Brian just shooting me threes, huh? You know what I'm saying?
The last game he did. You just gotta feel it, there.
Come on, bro. That's some old shit. Like old mirror. Good job, bro.
Trey Lyles did a great job reading that and coming over and breaking it up. If he doesn't come over, LeBron probably would have got that.
Davis with the miss. LeBron the rebound.
Bucket!
And he's
That's crazy. Bobby's like crazy now.
You just jumped that high. You see how high he get on his layups?
Oh, he was out of bounds. That's crazy. Bobby used to have a pump fake right there. Rondo be carrying them, I swear. They just go right up.
We talked about that with the challenge. statement. And the Spurs have momentum now, so you probably don't want to stop the game that way. Yeah, that's another point. And it depends on home road. Junior, James. DeRozan off the iron rebound. Look at LeBron just slice it up and Marcus. When he settles.
Yep.
James the miss, reads DeRozan.
Bucket.
There's also back in transition D. Really getting with it.
I was going to do that. Davis can't hold game.
You said what?
I said Davis can't hold game. I was like, that's too easy. Bucket. Oh, what was that? He's trying to do about. Why did he just go out?
Didn't I tell you he's
Why did he
trash, bro?
Why he
Stop.
why he just do? I
Stop.
said, why you just going for the duck?
Bro, I
on the
told
lane?
you, focus garbage,
What was he
bro.
doing though?
Bro.
What was you think he was trying to do?
Bro.
There was no one to pass.
You asking me?
He blew by him. Why did he just go up?
Bro,
I said,
I've been told you he was can. You sounded retarded. Yeah, shit.
Oh!
I agree with you. I like that. Don't
He
say
said, get away from my beer, sir.
How you did?
No,
No, okay,
beers,
say
sir.
no to the thing.
Smoke.
Nope.
What I said?
I said no. You trying to play me,
Now
man?
you said nope, like.
Nah, I'm trying to play me. I got a bucket. Lamar about to get a bucket right here.
Why does Caruso and Pope in the game at the same time?
But nah. Oh! Boom! Good game now, y'all.
It's kind of packed in there. It's not OD.
It's a stampede of savings at Cavender's.
Hey, I got the Spurs winning.
Selection of boots on sale now. Save $50 on
I feel like
quality
y'all about to get exposed.
Casey boots.
I got the Mavericks winning over here.
Boots are now $20 off. Save $15
You can
on
put it on,
Mary's popular Dixon booties.
He almost got a triple-double, huh? 18 minutes.
I got it.
And Corky's. Ladies' ground boots are now $20
Nice,
off. Save $10 on
nice.
comfortable twisted X casual.
That's
Come to Cavender's and
a good
save
song.
now.
No, I be seeing that shit to your mama every night, boy.
It's not chill. I'm doing it.
Seconds ago. Is this a shot clock violation on the inbounds? Yeah, it's still in his hands.
He ain't
That
defense.
definitely was. I mean, LeBron went on to miss both those free throws anyway, but yeah. I was just thinking to myself, when Scoop was here, I should have asked him for rap lessons. So I keep my revenge on Sean next time. You're not taking advantage of it. Y'all joining us at halftime. Surprise guest. David Bradley. That's a big
Well, Abe.
Spurs in the math, and he's having another one here tonight. As Bradley's got 16.
Give me that. You block AD? Good shot, Cool. Sound like you said move it.
75-65. Kyle Kuzma's second game, 5 points, 2 rebounds in 13 minutes.
Oh, good shot.
Bills off to DeRozan. Third over the screen. One-on-one. DeMar on the floater. See if we get a big stop jumper. Separation and off the window as Derek White makes it 75-67. He's a couple things with 10. Yeah, a little separation is an understatement. Great job using the body to create space for the arms. Tries to answer high off the window.
Layup, boy.
That's the reason. Gets it to fall.
He was never losing. So don't be disrespectful.
Russo, another rotation
You
guy.
see, it's still 5 points for you. You're gonna win that game, man.
Yo, man, do me a favor.
You should be watching.
Nope.
Nope. I can't do that.
Do that.
Okay. Oh, buddy. Telling you, y'all gonna lose this game.
Got it.
Anthony Davis, we wish he'd take a night off. Davis has been outstanding this year. He's got 21 points, 9 rebounds.
Fuck.
Rudy getting the hook and the foul. Rudy coming out.
He's a hair.
How am I hating, man? I'm just watching good basketball. That's it.
First foul of the night. Watch this replay. Look how high Rudy gets on this hook shot. I mean, Davis is going for the block shot. He's barely above his elbow. That's how long Rudy is. Rudy and Spurs coming into the game averaging double figures. He had a season best 16 against the Warriors. Tonight, gave 4 of 8 from the floor. First free throw for Rudy. That's 6 rebounds. Look at this. You see him sweep middle. Davis comes to help. Rudy looked like he almost going to fall through and just dunk that. Yeah. He's not a kid to try in that. As Gay, 77% of the line this season after last year going 82.
My boy still got that same hit in him.
Rudy really always clutching that right corner though. He always hit that fadeaway on Brian, man. Every time.
Bro, he made that legendary in this, man. I can't believe they don't get him.
Oh, too easy. I told you.
Great defense.
Got it back. Bucket.
What is wrong with Pope, man? Oh my gosh, you gotta come up with that. Oh my goodness, man.
Rudy got past that back. Yeah. Pass back. From the bucket right here.
And it's going to push Turbo. Yeah. Take his shared foul. Patty lefty up way up top, and then that's a foul.
Oh.
Troy Daniels got him for extra measure. So Pearl at the free throw line.
Order.
String of 5.
Ooh. Yeah, that was
the prettiest free throw, but see if he recovers in the second one. I know he's worked a lot. Chip England's worked a lot.
like I said, I stated earlier in the game. And I'm glad there hasn't been too many fouls. This game's kind of almost done. No! That New Orleans game, not New Orleans. That Memphis game was too OD, bro.
Charge.
You should kick that out.
Forcing turnovers, taking charges, putting them step right into them. So take one on the run. They're doing all the little things to win the game. You only got 3 seconds.
Like a plant on his head, like how it's shaped, like and it's died, like you feel me? Like he shouldn't have the tips on it.
He's Big Mama, right?
Did you say something?
Huh?
About somebody saying something about tips? Really get hit again? Oh my god. You don't get no credit, bro. That's really disrespectful.
But I think that was one of the dudes Quay was referencing when he was talking about it. He was saying, but he was talking about musical artists at first. He was all, it's every jump. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna lose
We
this.
trust USA more than any other company out
They're
there.
about to
They
get
give
out.
us excellent customer
What
service
you about to do?
every time.
Our 18-year-old
What's your team about to do?
USA
can't tell
took
you
care of her car rental and getting her car
I
towed.
told you
All I
y'all
had to
gonna
take
lose.
care of was making sure that my daughter was
Y'all
okay.
got nobody to
If I
stop
met
with.
another veteran, they were with another insurance.
Besides who?
I would tell
Luka.
them, you need to join USAA because they have better rates and
I don't know
better
what that means.
service.
Y'all got nobody to stop
We're the
with.
Rivera family. We are
I don't know what that means.
We are USAA
I don't
members for
know.
life. Get your auto insurance
When he wants to
today.
turn it on, he gonna turn it on.
$7.99
Gonna
gets
be
you
a
a
wrap.
Dodge Street Top, and the only box that gives you a chance to go head to head with Aaron Dunn. I'll take it easy on you.
I'll take it easy, y'all.
That was easy. One of millions of prizes you could win for Pizza Hut when you play Hut Hut Win. You can't have football without the Hut. It's the best one, 2-on-2. Nobody gets louder than the 2-on-2. Period. The 7-1-3 is coming in. Louder than the 2-on-4? Nobody's colder than the 3-1-2. What? 3-1 is all about the rings. Right now, Showtime is in the 2-on-3.
More than 100 Americans die each day in traffic crashes, and more than 6,000 per day are injured. If you were injured in a crash, you may be entitled to recover damages. Call Thomas J. Henry 24/7, nights and weekends.
Hey, like we been here all the time for you.
24/7.
That's what he should just say. We open every day, 24/7. Why they say nights and weekends?
Even with my bitch, call. I will pick up. Every time.
And trained and equipment to make sure your vehicle operates perfectly. Choose the Miracle Companies. We understand your safety is our responsibility.
Your safety is our responsibility.
Welcome back. The Spurs are 29-21 edge in that third quarter. And back within 5 as we go to the fourth frame here. Despite shooting just 36%. They've been 19 of 22 for the free throw line, 11-point edge there. The Lakers are shooting 49% from the floor, but the Spurs
You do it. Right.
Okay. Still, I like where we're at. Crowds in the game.
Right.
All of them going to the fourth quarter. What do we say at halftime? It's a 48-minute game. The bench stepping up big once again.
It's crazy the white Mondo mom.
They just all older versions of themselves.
Yeah. I remember they did all the younger though.
It is the Davis 21, James 16, and Bradley all starters. Bradley was 16. Here's Marco Bellinelli. Bellinelli, Gay, Bills, Merlin White, the top here to start the fourth. Clears for James against Rudy Gay. And fade away for LeBron. Hit the ball.
That's not.
That was like a double-step step back. I mean, he went back like 10 feet and then faded away from that. How do you guard that?
Too easy.
$79-74.
Rondo ball can't hold Rudy, man.
Bro, we nasty.
16 now.
Oh, he was making LeBron on the ball. He had the post. Crazy.
right back off the game. Over 7-0 on the Georgia, averaging 5 a game. Last year, the only player to play every game, but he averaged 11. So he's fought through a bunch of injuries. Okay, to Pearl, back for the handoff. 8 on the shot clock. Derek White on the drive.
Ooh. Watch him get ejected. What's the perfect trade, David? Thanks for the like. That was you, man. Appreciate it. He went for the ball, though.
That's no ball was like, I don't know. I got to see a fast motion because seeing that, because he flailed extra, it made him hit the floor harder. Like you see the flail?
Yeah, like, but
If
Dwight
he
didn't do
would've
it intentionally.
If he would have just got hit and he would have just went down, he would have hit the floor as hard. But when he got hit and he flailed, you know what I'm saying? I think that made it worse. Kuzma, KCP, and Cook for Covington and T. What you think about that?
No. Well, if we don't want to build for the future, sure. But we want to win now, it could be better because Covington's got no. It's trash. Sorry. Now, I ain't mean to be disrespectful. That's not good. The Kuzma got a strap. I'm not getting rid of Kuz.
How you feel about Kuzma, man? I'm interested to see what you think. You think he's the next big thing? You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to say next big thing, but I just think he's a good 18 to 20 point. He's gonna be like he might slip in an all-star if the team's good. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he'll be like that, man.
That's a story. I don't know if that's the case. I have no idea what I'm talking about. His previous stay with the Lakers was not a happy one. Remember the game in the playoffs where he got thrown out and Kobe Bryant was injured, was in the locker room. Yeah, he came out of the locker room when Howard went in. Yep. He was not the favorite Laker. I think he got time. I was the reason he got ejected. I think you're right. He's right. So,
Hey, he said Covington better than Kuzma.
Maybe two-way, but not offensively.
You can't disagree. I agree with that, actually. Covington is better than Kuzma right now, but Kuzma has a higher ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Covington already hit his peak, so it depends on like what he said. Building for now or the future. But you gotta think about it. They are building for now.
Like if AD young though.
Yeah, but it's not built around AD. It's built around LeBron because once LeBron's gone, if they can't get nobody else, it's just AD. Like they said, he's not championship guy. Not by himself.
Tripped up there. Usually when someone trips, it's a foul. But I think that was just on his own accord. Murray. Danny Green comes back for the Lakers. So it is James with another triple-double, second game in a row. Derek White's headed to the locker room, by the way. And now here's James with a basketball in his leading game. 8 points, 10 to assist. Sizes up Rudy. This comes off to DeJounte Murray.
He's been off this game.
Yeah, a lot last game, though.
Yeah. He won't break back still. Ooh, what happened?
He lost it.
That's a play by Rudy Gay, running back in transition, get that steal, and then know where his teammates are. I thought Patty might have shot that three. Me too. Take a tree with this turnover. I don't know if Kirk Goldsberry agrees with that.
Who was that hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Still in the back. That's a bad shot. So I wonder what made you shoot that shot.
Yeah, the game was really good.
I think that's what the difference is. You were there earlier. Yeah, the team is on. But it's also, it is moving too compared to last game.
Not a lot of guys.
Let him play.
That's why I hate those refs that just call every single thing. Like they didn't give Dwight that flavor. Like I like that. You know?
I know. In that last game, he probably would have got
He
it.
got it. He got ejected.
Great pass by Patty. Good find. Rudy and shooting the lights out. Just didn't get it to drop. Good possession though.
Third foul on Patty Mills. Bradley comes on now for Troy Daniels. It is Howard, Caruso, James Green, and Bradley for the Lakers.
Good stuff here.
Nice.
Yeah, Dwight.
Oh.
I like these refs, baby. I like these refs. Don't call that, baby. Slam on his ass. Dwight, let him know.
That shit was cold.
You watching this though, baby?
Ha. Nope.
That's a good.
That's a good butt. That's a good butt.
Hey man, we trying to provide y'all with live content. We're gonna just dissect it while we watching it, man. Just appreciate the original content, man. Organicness, man. Everything gotta be mainstream.
And bro, just read the title. It says commentary only, man.
So if you don't want to watch us talk, you shouldn't have clicked. Not trying to come at you though, man. Well, there's nothing too much to really commentate. I mean, y'all watching the game, y'all can watch us and watch the game. If you really want to update, ask what's going on. Talking, we making comments. Y'all you just being picky, bro.
And then when it says commentary only, that's talking only, man. That doesn't mean necessarily we talking about the game. We're just talking.
Let's go,
Our game
Dwight.
is going.
Great tip, Dan. I can't believe people didn't even think Dwight is going to be effective. I swear I got Twitter receipts saying he was going to be great. And everybody's like, what? Dwight's going to, what? No, he's weak. He's washed up. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, he had great seasons on other teams. They were just losing teams. Atlanta losing. Sorry, losing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Washington. I don't even think he played.
You been said why motherfuckers felt that way. With that little incident. But you been said though, there's that little incident, you know what I'm saying? That little injury he had. You know, everybody started getting on that motherfucker. That alongside with that other shit. So it's like niggas just looking at Dwight kind of like, all right, man, I don't know about you right now.
I'm not, but see, like, I know how to separate my emotions from other. Like, I can care less what Dwight does in his personal time. I'm like, as a basketball player, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm like. That's like going into it. Like even music, it's like the score.
Wait.
Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
83, 87. Lakers.
Toyota, the number one sales value.
6 minutes. 6 minutes left.
And nationwide,
Four.
Havner Toyota
Four
is
quarter.
the number one dealer in pre-owned and certified Toyotas.
The official Toyota dealer at the San Antonio.
But I'm telling you, man, I'm like, it's like the same with like anything, bro. I'm like, I feel like you got to take it to an account, but I'm like, it's not that big of a deal to me because I'm like, I could care less. Like, I don't know the right person. Like, he's not affecting me none. Like, I just watch him play basketball. Now, if like he was somebody that I don't know, maybe grew up watching and I was just like invested in, then maybe I can see why people feel like that. But I'm like, you just say he's garbage and he's washed up because of his personal life. That don't even make no sense.
And he said Clippers winning it all.
Why? I think the Clippers got flaws that can be exposed very easily.
Clippers ain't winning.
I think the Lakers, we harder to beat than the Clippers.
I am a veteran. I spent 2 years alone and homeless.
As America's veterans face challenges,
Even though I know Kawhi and Paul George is nasty and Lou, and Montrezl's pretty good.
DAV helps
I know
veterans
he's
of every
chilling now.
generation get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran. When I got out, I felt like Nora was safe.
So veterans can reach victories, great and small.
My victory was finding the
You
help
want
I
that?
needed. Thanks to DAV, now I feel like I'm human again.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
He's over here.
Cowboys game night, Monday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Welcome back. Lakers lead it by 6. They have the lead as big as 19. Spurs fighting hard to stay in here. There's a special Spurs ticket off.
Oh, he look crazy.
It's for the Spurs Thunder. Thursday night, 7:30.
Ha!
He's probably the mailman.
Bruh, he look wild. He said, come on, y'all, get hyped. He's so hyped, man.
He love his team, man. Can't love his team.
Spurs go to it.
I like that.
Man, let that man love his team.
Sports Southwest has it, and then home
Right.
3 games stand with OKC next Thursday, Boston Saturday, and Memphis on the 11th. The Tony Parker jersey retirement now. DeJounte Murray, this is Spurs tonight now 21 of 26 on the line.
Oh, man, it's the buck.
Missed opportunities, it feels like, on a possession basis. That could be example. Spurs are shooting. Everyone's so excited about it, especially on the defensive
That's
end.
a terrible timeout. He just got back from me.
He's got 9. The lead is just 4 for Los Angeles.
Oh, my dear. Actually. Budweiser Reserve Papa Lager. There's a new bud in town.
Do you know what optimism can do? Whatever it wants. We've seen it unlock resilience that makes the impossible inevitable. Inspire generosity to put families back on their feet. And give Davids courage to throw rocks at Goliaths.
The Lakers.
We believe optimism can change lives emotionally, physically, and financially. We're going to prove it.
Hi, Spurs fans. I'm Jeff Davis. To have a successful game, you need to have a great offensive strategy. It's just like our favorite San Antonio team. At Davis Law Firm, we play offense to win. We recently settled a wrongful death case for $5 million as a result of a commercial vehicle accident involving a drunk driver. So if you've been in a car or truck wreck, call me at 444-4444. That's 444-4444. We'll come to you during this Spurs game. There's only one number to remember, and that's 4. Davis Law Firm is a proud official partner of the San Antonio Spurs.
Wow. HEB seafood is really good.
You hate us, but you love us.
Yeah, I could eat these bacon wrapped shrimp poppers and scallops all day. Sushi is my favorite. Hold up, I just thought of an idea for a new HEB seafood commercial. Ahoy, ladies! Guess me favorite letter. R. No. A power Spurs love is the C. Are you ready, everyone? Probably.
HEB seafood and sushi. Guaranteed freshness. That's our hook.
Cool.
Say cool.
Ha.
He's an elite defender in this league. Let it play. That's the typical DHO. Stop the ball. Stop it right there. Most guys just play, keep the defender in front. DeJounte anticipates, shoots the gap, takes up the space, uses his legs. Let it play. DeJounte. The live action. Caruso gives it up to Anthony Davis against LaMarcus Aldridge. This is the jumper.
Y'all about to take an L, man. Oh, Lakers about to take an L, man. It was up 20.
You always hate, man. We up 4. We chilling. Probably gonna block that. That's fine.
Gets the ball in the paint. He's got every trick in the book to finish him there. Right there, showing the touch of the floater.
Nice.
Yeah. that right there. What?
Let's take a look at this replay. It looked like he caught it and switched back at feet. He was busy watching the get out there. That was a play at the beginning for sure. I was about to praise early for the hard foul to make it right at the line. And he scored a shot. And Howard, this is the free throw, and they get the rebound. And you can't be lazy on the block. You got Anthony Davis. You got to really drive him back. So that doesn't happen. LeBron James on the block. LeBron forcing the issue. Knows he has an athletic advantage with Curry.
We about to see what's gonna happen because man, I got the feeling. I got the feeling. That y'all about to lose this one.
All I hear is the hate.
San Antonio Spurs basketball is brought to you by Fox Bank, the official bank of the San Antonio Spurs. This one's for you. Burrow out. Dave DeRozan, Murray, Aldridge, and Forbes for Pop right now. As LeBron James hits the first. James was 3 of 5 for the free throw.
We did. Like LeBron, he made maybe a clutch shot or something. I remember against the Spurs last year at the crib, he made that clutch 3. We went in overtime, just smoked. You're right, Joseph. We used to lose a lot of those. But now I don't feel as bad because I'm like, at least we got some closers though. Like we got Rudy Gay. Danny Green hit that big shot in the corner. Brian can still make some big shots. I feel like AD's capable of some big moments. So it's like, I agree totally. I was so trying to give a screen to LeBron. He bought his finger over. And one.
Look at this. I haven't seen many people be able to finish in the paint like he does. He doesn't need to deal with crazy athleticism, just skill.
Cowboy for the helmet.
Hey.
90-85. My bad, 90-88. Lakers only up by 2. 4 minutes left. About to be a tie game. Bucket. They can't hold him. They can't hold him. Lakers can't hold him. Where AD at? Where AD? Where he at? They can't. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ah,
Boy, Howard.
yeah.
Many years is
I guess Pope did some goodness.
Yeah, he's doing that shit.
Weak.
take a shot and then see Howard fall through him on the
Trying
hands.
to back with me, man.
I mean, for as many years as Howard's played,
Dejounte Murray.
he's looking pretty good up there. His mobility,
16th year in the league. Murray to the free throw line. 16 points, trying to stop this Laker run. Whataburger, what's next? Sean will rejoin us in Atlanta where the Spurs face the Hawks. 6:30 on Fox Sports Southwest. Remember, these games all on Fox. Spurs. Live gets it going at 6 with Adam Mack. And then Thursday starts a 3-game homestand. The Thunder that continues with Boston next Saturday. And then now back to James from the corner. You can put a body on these guys. A 7-0 run on the part of the
We're
Lakers.
behind.
They had a little room to run. Murray shot back away and a foul was called. Boy, Howard, for as many years as let's take a look at this DeJounte shot and then
That's a foul.
through him on the hands. But
Ball
I mean,
hold.
for as many
Howard.
years as Howard's played,
Dejounte Murray.
he's looking pretty good up there. His mobility,
16th year in the league. Murray to the free throw line. 16 points, trying to stop this Laker run. Whataburger, what's next? Sean will rejoin us in Atlanta where the Spurs face the Hawks. 6:30 on Fox Sports Southwest. Remember, these games all on Fox. Spurs Live gets it going at 6 with Adam Mack. And then Thursday starts a 3-game homestand with the Thunder that continues with Boston next Saturday and then Memphis a week from Monday. I fully expect Sean to get like Outcast or Lil Jon.
White got 14, 12, 7 to 7. 2 blocks.
Y'all starting to do.
DeRozan trying to keep Davis away.
That's a tough matchup for Lamar right there.
DeRozan up to Murray. 2-minute mark now. Against James. Back out to Forbes. Murray. 6 on the shot clock.
That shit out of here.
Steamrolls his way.
I forgot Aldridge was on the team, bro.
Steamroll his way. I mean,
They won the game?
He saw good Forbes.
Yeah.
Oh,
He ain't that far. He was in behind. But he had straight time. That's good.
LeBron?
No, Aldridge. Why that shit the best? They can start over as Aldridge. Alive, hold on.
265 a couple of years ago. Histories of 250. I don't know how legit those are, but typically players as they get older, they drop a few. In the league, you know, put the league that quick as true heights. There's a lot of true heights. He's not right. DeRozan guarded by Green. 194 as White back in for
restriction. You got to play pretty perfect from here on out. Starts with the Scott. Back to Davis. Somebody's got to go double.
Man, he was
But here's Rudy Gay. Off and out of bounds. Great idea.
Skip Shannon gonna love this on Monday.
I know. Yeah. You see that boy Brian? Packed it back triple double. Told him he getting too old. You see my yak?
Lakers 49. Here's James. Look at that clock. He's that experience. He knows how to manage the game. Rudy. DeRozan with the rebound. Off to Forbes for three. So many missed opportunities like that. Now that makes it a one-possession game. Now the Spurs have to foul, and they do. One fouls around James.
You was wrong.
Yeah.
You was wrong. So I tell you though.
Hey man, sometimes luck is on your side, guys on your side. What do you want to call it? But y'all still lost that game, but y'all won it, so I give it to y'all.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody who came in here, watched it, was respectful, was on no bullshit. Hey man, keep all that bullshit out of here, man.
Appreciate the likes, man.
Yeah.
The likes. Appreciate it.
The Lakers won, so shout out to y'all for holding that down, but
Spurs 103-96, baby. LeBron had a triple double. AD had a double double.
we out of here though.
Out of here.
Facts off to Chicago.